Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run up my mouth for a quick second. Now, listen. Honey, I was almost walking around here Ray Charleston and Stevie Wondering. Girl. Girl, that ain't stopped me from coming on here being messy, though. Girl, you know you got to be, you a messy heifer. Girl, halfway blind. And still, but I'm going to find a way to come down here and run my mouth, though. Because, girl, this right here ain't got nothing to do with this. Okay? Um, it's Brent. Girl, what's his name? Brent. Nene's son. Is he one of the kids? Girl. Brent. The one who almost went home to glory. Praise God he didn't. Didn't he have like a heart attack or a stroke or all of the above like a few months ago? He's only like 22, 23. He's very young, to have all of that going on. Well, girl, there's a TikTok challenge. I'm a man of a particular age. And, I know we're like in a social media type of world now. And so I guess there's like a TikTok challenge where basically like if you like it look like I got some bald spots. Girl. It look like I got girl, let me try to fix it, girl. I'm looking at myself like, girl, why I look like you got some bald spots? Girl, like you balded. Oh, okay, girl, that's gonna have to do. There's a TikTok challenge. And so basically, long story short, I guess they're throwing like a piece of paper into like a basket, like a trash can or whatever. Like, I guess you're going to shoot something inside of a basket. If you miss, that means that you one of the kids. I guess if it goes in, that means you straight. I don't know, girl. Anyways, he uploaded a video of he took a shot, and it looks like he purposely missed the shot, right? And then when he walked off, he kind of did like this, like I guess like I'm here, I'm queer. Girl, I don't know, girl. Girl, I guess he's trying to let us know that he one of the girls now. I don't know. I don't know. Nene was in the comment section talking about yes. I mean, with his father passing away and with him having that big health scare at a very young age, maybe he just wants to, live his life and, authentically. And maybe he is gay. I mean, at the end of the day, girl, it really don't matter, girl. It is what it is. I mean, girl. But girl, I didn't know if he was one of. I didn't know if he was one of the gay. I didn't know if he was a homosexual. Yeah, I was like, is he homosexual? I didn't know if it was one of the homosexuals, girl. I had to run down here and tell y'all. I've been going through it with these eyes of mine. Well, really, it was really this one, girl. Girl, I've been going through it with these eyes of mine, honey. I was over here, girl, tapping on stuff, girl. But girl, like I said, girl, these eyes ain't got nothing to do with this, girl. I'm gonna find a way to come down here and run my mouth, one way or another. Okay, girl, she's gonna get to this camera. There's some stuff we gotta talk about. Girl, I don't know if it was one of the kids. Shout out to Brent. Shout out to Brent. Girl, have y'all seen Brent and Bulldogs? Girl, let me know. Somebody send me a picture. If y'all done seen Brent down there in Atlanta in Bulldogs, girl, I guarantee you, girl, if he ain't been in Bulldogs, I bet you gonna be in Bulldogs wearing it out now, girl. He gonna be in Bulldogs. Girl, he probably go to Blake's. I don't know. I heard Blake's is kind of. Y'all let me know if y'all done seen Brent down there at the Bulldogs, okay? Brent said, baby, he just want to live his life. I said, I know that's right. T.I. has a message for all the parents who criticized his son King. I'm just gonna let y'all listen to what he had to say, girl. Cause
love him through it. Whatever he going through, I love him through it. And I can't say he a great kid enough, but the media don't talk enough about the good part. The thing that he does. You know what I mean? All they do is focus on the bad because they get them more clicks. Right. And, I try to make him aware of that. And, when we young, we kind of talk about things based on how we think they should be. Right. Rather than acknowledging them for how we know they are. Right. And I just try and, walk them through it. He get better every day, though. Right. And another thing I'd like to say, as much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on the fact. We all got bad ass kids. Okay, now listen, don't make it seem like I'm the only one on here who got bad ass kids. We all go through. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If you ain't got no bad ass kids, you got one and you got lucky. You hear me? Anybody with three or more, multiples, you got one that you don't know what the hell you gonna do with. Right. You feel me? Yeah. So I just wanted to just take the time to say that.
Okay, let me just say this. Yes, I do agree with him when he says that, girl, a lot of y'all got kids. Y'all know what y'all done been through with y'all kids. Some of y'all kids out here 30, 40, and 50, and 60, and they still taking y'all through the ringer. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like what he said about that ain't the truth, because girl, we know it's the truth. But you know what's a but? It's a butt, baby. And it's a big butt. But Clifford, I think the difference between you and some parents, I do believe that, let me just say this, girl. I do believe that some parents, not all, I believe that some parents do the best that they can do. And I understand that when you become a parent, a manual does not come with it. You have to kind of do what you think is the best way in raising your child. I think that some parents are sometimes not truthful about their children. I do believe that. I believe that some of y'all have kids that behave a certain way and you don't want to acknowledge nor accept that your child may be a devil. Right? Or that your child needs to have some discipline in their life. And I'm not talking about whooping. I'm just saying some discipline, some structure, right? And then you have those parents like T.I. Your son was down to the Waffle House threatening to pistol whip somebody. And instead of T.I. getting online and saying that his son was dead wrong for threatening to pistol whip somebody, he gets online and he basically co-signs and jokes about King's behavior. Now, I don't know why my son would go down there and argue with a short order cook. Like, why would he argue with a short order cook? Basically putting down what the man does for a living. Saying that King comes from this lifestyle, right? So why are you down there arguing with someone beneath you? Then we look up and King got a mug shot and he's only a teenager. So no, we're not gonna sit here and play this game, Clifford, like you have just been trying to make sure that your child was on this straight arrow, and you have done the best that you can do. You pretty much gave up on your son when you were 18, when he was 18. You were down to the internet talking about, girl, what can you do? Like, girl, y'all be thinking that because someone is of legal age, that means that all of your parenting stops. Girl, what can I do? Well, you shouldn't have had your black ass down to the internet, basically thinking it was a joke that your son was down to Waffle House threatening to go back and pistol whip somebody. We could start there. You were so busy worried. Yeah, we just go ahead and you were so worried about Deja and her Jaime. You should have been worried about King. Because Deja ain't down to the Waffle House threatening to pistol whip people. It is what it is. I just thought that needed to be said. Because T.I., you can't pull the we all got some badass kids. Yeah, we all got some badass kids, but maybe also other people are not getting online co-signing up either. I'm just saying. You know who I'm sick of? You know who I think. Girl, listen to this. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. I don't know what stunt and show y'all trying to pull, but it looks like to me. So Daily Mail came out with an article. I'm gonna put the article in the description box. Girl, they came out with an article of basically TJ and Amy. Long story short, girl, hold up. Oh no, I thought I just had it. Oh, here we go. Girl, it was I felt like that. So basically, there are pictures floating around of Amy and TJ basically having a little PDA, embracing each other. She's hopping all onto his, hopping on him, spreading her, legs around his waist. Girl, I ain't never seen two unemployed people so happy to be with each other. Girl, this is what I feel like. I feel like the paparazzi, they probably spotted the paparazzi and they said, let's put on the show. Girl, y'all do know y'all ain't got no job. TJ, now what they say, Amy's net worth is 50 million from what I read. They say TJ's net worth is 3 million, I believe. That's a big difference, one, okay? And then two, that's your net worth. That ain't how much money you got in your account. Girl, it ain't too many people alive. Even rich people still have to work and still bring in the income to make sure they can still provide, girl. And still, have a, girl, it's a lifestyle, right? I mean, even if it ain't a lifestyle, everybody has to work. Girl, there are only a few people in this world that probably just don't have to do nothing at all, can just spend money and just spend money and 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 never have to worry about having to get a job. Most people have to work. Whether it's a singer who has to drop an album every 5 or 7 years, girl, you're going to have to do something to make sure that you steady bring in income. So I'm not exactly sure what Amy and TJ got going on, but TJ, girl, you got some kids. And your black queen, girl, y'all love making people black. Let me shut up. Your black queen, honey, she probably about to try to take as much money as she can, rightfully so. So are you down there, girl, letting that white woman hug on top of you and grab you around your waist and kiss on you and y'all and doing all this in public, girl? I would suggest y'all go dust y'all MacBooks off and go update y'all resumes. That's one. Because TJ, because it sounds like Amy is a rich white woman. Girl, y'all a mess. Y'all ain't that happy to see each other. I think they put TJ fine as hell. Damn, TJ fine. That nigga is fine. You ain't gonna sit here and lie. TJ fine. I love his hair. I love the fact that it's like like the gray is right here. It's like pushed back and then it's curly. Oh, it's ooh. Girl, I probably would have fucked him too, girl. Girl, I would have did the same thing, girl. I would have did the same thing, girl. Ooh, wait, no, I wouldn't have, bitch. I ain't never lost my job over no nigga. Girl, that's the thing. That's the gag. Like in real life, girl, we at these jobs making $10, $15, $20, $25 an hour, right? Trying to make sure we can just keep our money, trying to get to the next step, right? Trying to get to that $30 an hour or that $12 an hour or $17 per hour. And you got these niggas over here, girl. You had Amy, who they said was either making $3 million or $1 million at Good Morning America, but TJ was making less than her. Girl, y'all making, that's a lot of money to be making. Especially when you compare it to somebody who making $15 an hour. Girl, you done lost your whole paycheck over some dick. TJ, you lost your whole paycheck over some coochie. Like, for real. Like, the check is gone. Girl, like, girl, I couldn't imagine losing a job if I was making $17 or $20. Girl, I just couldn't imagine me losing a check that big. All because, girl, I just couldn't keep my penis in my pants. All because, girl, you couldn't keep your legs crossed. I don't understand how y'all lose jobs over affairs in the office. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, I don't. God messed with one person. When I was working at the electricity company, I ain't gonna say the name. I was working at the electricity company, girl. I started messing with this one guy. I was 20? I forgot what I was 20 something. Girl, he was a call center representative. I was a call center representative. And then when I started working my another job, a guy that I was messing with, I didn't even know he worked there. Girl, I just happened to see him one day in the building, like, girl. Right? But I don't. Girl, my last job I worked at for 8 years. There were plenty of times. Let me say something. As many gay boys that worked at Nordstrom, girl, there were plenty of times I had the opportunity to, girl, fool around and mess around. Even just with just a regular sales associate. Because it's kind of like, girl, I'm not about to be up here, girl, doing all that. There's one thing for me to start this job, and the guy that I'm messing with already works here, and girl, we just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But girl, to come up here and just start throwing dick everywhere, girl, absolutely not, girl. Y'all ain't about to be talking about me. That's why it's hard for me to understand how some of y'all, no tea, no shade, how some of y'all put yourselves in the same situation that Amy and TJ put themselves in. And girl, y'all making a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? It's too many niggas and bitches out here for you to be messing up your money at your job like this. For real, though. No, for real. There are too many men and women out here for you to be messing with your job, to be messing with your money at your job. I will never understand how somebody can lose the easy. Like, you know how I used to talk about Nene? How Nene lost one of the easiest bags? Girl, like, I will never understand how y'all just lose money like that. Girl, I will never understand it. I will never understand how Nene messed up that whole Bravo check. I will never understand how TJ and the men who move like TJ mess up their money, and the women who move like Amy mess up theirs either. I will never understand it. Girl, y'all better start taking y'all asses to work and, girl, doing your work and then going home. Okay? But girl, it is what it is, honey. Y'all ain't gonna learn. Y'all ain't gonna learn. Y'all are not gonna learn. Y'all are not gonna learn, honey. Listen to this. Now I don't know how old this is, but it was just reported on. Well, I'm reading an article from January the 28th. Hold up. Yeah, I'm reading an article from January the the 28th. So basically, long story short, Walmart puts an end to potential theft with the banana trick technique in its self-checkout system. Ooh. So after a long season in which there have been numerous thefts at Walmart retail chain self-checkout counters, the retail brand CEO has issued stern warnings. As indicated in the statement, the number of thefts has increased significantly. The problem can trigger the closure of certain stores or even price increases on many products. If there is one thing Walmart is known for, is for offering customers a wide selection of products at the best prices. However, the succession of robberies in the stores spread throughout the U.S., making the chain's situation more and more in danger. To solve this serious problem, they have upgraded the self-checkout machines with the technology that aims to eliminate one of the most common theft practices used to date, known as the banana trick. Hold up. There have been even wait, hold up, because I want to read all because some of this is unnecessary. Okay, here we go. To overcome this problem, which has been increasing over the years, Walmart has proposed improvements to its self-checkout machines. The most important was an A1 technology. The new system gives the device the function to know, the function it needs to see what product is being scanned by the customer and whether or not it matches the label on it. Ooh, girl, so all y'all hoes out there going through sliding, go Kool-Aid packets. Girl, in a bag of M&Ms and walking out that hole with girl a box of crabs and steaks. Girl, y'all hoes is about to go to jail over some steaks. Girl, so I suggest that y'all leave them Kool-Aid packets alone. Girl, trying to slide them 25-cent packets of Kool-Aid and walk out, girl, with shrimps. Girl, you done went to the deli and got girl about 17 pounds of shrimp. Honey, you about to go to jail. Um, Girl, anyways, child, that's pretty much what it comes down to, girl. They're cracking down on the girls coming through, girls stealing. Y'all know who y'all are, girl. No, and before y'all even ask me, girl, no, I don't, girl. I'm too scary. I pay for everything when I go to self checkout. I done told y'all, girl. You know I'm a thick man. She's kind of thick, girl. He's thick, girl. Y'all be out here getting all them BBLs and stuff, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. This is all natural, honey. I get it from my mama, okay? So, girl, I can't be going to jail. So I scan all my shit when I go through. Everything. Okay? Because, girl, last thing I'm going to be doing is this. Girl, in the jailhouse crying. Anyways, child, so y'all be careful out there at Walmart. When y'all go through, make sure y'all scan all y'all stuff because, girl, they cracking down. And then on a serious note, too, I will say this much. Girl, it was kind of sad because, a lot of these, whenever they start to do the self-checkout, people are probably losing their jobs. They're not going to open up these self-checkouts and then still have the employees there. So it's kind of like, girl, the more money a company loses, that could potentially affect someone's job because again, if the company is losing money or if these stores are losing money, then girl, that means that girl, they're gonna have to cut back on something. Okay, and it ain't gonna be them hoes up there. Okay, well sometimes it's people at the top, but girl, they gonna start cutting back on hours. That's how it happens. They're gonna start cutting back on hours. The girl's gonna go from working 40 hours to working girl 35 to working 28 to girl working 20. And girl, at some jobs when you work under a certain amount of hours, girl, you no longer qualify for insurance. So like I said, girl, I understand, girl, we all trying to get it how we live, honey, but just think about stuff like that. You could be affecting somebody's job for real, for real, for real. All of a little bit of steak and shrimp. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.